സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം രേ 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 സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം. സർവം ബ്രഹ്മമയം സർവം ബ്രഹ്മ.
Good morning, all. Namaskaram. Okay, yeah, we'll start. Om Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharyamadhyamam Asmadacharyaparyantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutrabhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punaha Gurur Brahma Gurur Vishnur Gurur Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum. Om Parthaya Pratibodhitam Bhagavata Narayanena Swayam Vyasena Gradhitam Purana Munina Madhye Mahabharatam Advaitamritavarshiniim Bhagavatim Ashtadashadhyayinim Ambattvamanusantatthami Bhagavad Gite Bhavadveshiniim Namostute Vyasa Vishala Buddhe Pullaravindayada Patranetra Yena Tvaya Bharata Tailapurnaha Prajvalito Jnanamaya Pradipaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraikapanaye Jnanamudraya Krishnaya Gita Mrtaduhe Namaha Sarvopanishado Gavo Dogdha Gopalanandanaham Partho Vatsas Sudhir Bhokta Dugdham Gita Mrtam Mahat Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kamsachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum Bhishmadrona Tata Jayadratha Jalagam Dharanilopala Shalyagrahapati Kripena Vahani Karnena Velakula Ashwathama Vikarna Ghora Magara Duryodhana Vartini Sotirna Khalu Pandavai Hrananadi Kaivartaka Kesavaha Parasharya Vachas Sarojamamalam Gidartha Ghandotkatam Nanakyanaka Kesaram Harikatha Sambodhana Bodhitam Loke Sajjana Shatpadairaharaha Pepiyamanam Muda Bhuyad Bharata Pankajam Kalimala Pradhamsina Shreyase Mukam Karoti Vachalam Pangum Langhayate Girim Yat Kripatamaham Vande Paramananda Madhavam Yam Brahma Varunendra Rudra Marudastunvanti Divyaistavaihi Vedais Sanga Padakramopanishadair Gayanti Yam Samagaha Dhyana Vastita Tadgatena Manasa Pashyanti Yam Yogino Yasyantam Navidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. Yeah, audio is clear, no? Just show thumbs up. Yeah, okay, thank you. Yeah. Okay, so we have been discussing Srimad Bhagavad Gita, and we did the third chapter. We did up to verse number 16. Okay, 16 verse is Evam pravartitam chakram nanuvartayati kayah aghayurindriya ramo mogham partha sajivati. Here there are as a human being we have got only two ways we can live. One is one is vyavasayatmika buddhi reka, that is whatever work we do, whatever action we are in, whatever karma we are in, all that karma as Ishwar Arpanam. It is for the benefit of the people, that's for the benefit of God. God is nothing but everything that you see around us, the people, the animals, plants, the water, air, the sun, all that is there in our experience is God, and for the benefit of others. This is one way of living. The other way of living is me and mine, that is karma. All that action which I am doing is for my benefit, that I should have a name and fame. So this way of living, which will increase our karma vasanas, and which will lead, when Veda Buddhi, it will increase the Veda Buddhi, and also it will produce Janmas. Whereas the other one, the with the one and only one goal is God realization, that is complete Shoka Nivritti. There is absolutely no suffering and liberation from this bondage of this samsara. Bondage of samsara is nothing but being unhappy. That's all. Disturbance of the mind is bondage. Bondage has got nothing. Don't get confused with the words of this Vedanta or other things. It is simple, very simple. Shoka nivritti, no disturbance of the mind, the shanti. That for that, this is the only way that live a life for the benefit of others. Do whatever you have, whatever work we have. We have karma vasana in us. So to get rid of this karma vasana, the action that we do, when it is done as Ishvara Arpana Buddhi, and whatever you get means good or bad, and Sugam, Dukkam, or whatever the experiences that the individual goes through as a sadhaka, that experience is to be accepted as a Bhagavan's prasadam, whatever it is, right? So this way of living is one way of living. The other one is me and mine, increasing the karma vasana. It will increase, it will produce janmas according to the increase in our karma vasanas. So these are, one is Indriya Ramaha, the other one is Atma Ramaha. That's all. So that is the verse number 16. This we explained in our last class. So we'll move to the 17th one. So if this is the life, one who does not remove their karma vasana, one who is not able to flush out their karma vasana, then mokham uh, partha sajivati, he becomes aghayuhu. Aghayuhu means papayus. Papayus means one who is in this notion of this punyam and pabam, and then one who produces the janmas, that is what is papayus. The other one, right, the sthita prajna, who is the sthita prajna, who is a brahmajnani, that is what is explained in verse number 17. यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्याद् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते. Yaha manavaha, that whoever this human being, atmaratihi eva. Atmaratihi eva means who is happy, or who is enjoying, or who is rejoicing in himself only. Okay, there is not a single objects of the worldly objects is going to give me happiness. Okay, that clarity, one who is in that, he is called, who is in atmaratihi eva atma triptaha cha. Okay, atma triptaha means he is content, total contentment. So a sthita prajna has got total contentment, and also he is happy with whatever it is. He does not need any external objects for his happiness. That he has clearly understood. One who has transcended the notion of Vedam. He knows clearly that all the vastus, all the objects that is there, the objects is being experienced through this sense organs is not going to give me happiness. One who has understood this and has led a life, as explained earlier, has led a life as a karma yogam or yajnam, this person transcends it and he is in atmaratihi atmatriptaha, and also atmani eva santushtaha. Atmani eva santushtaha. He is in that bliss only. He is in that anandam. No, absolutely no shokam, no dukkham at all. Okay, and for that person, a person who is a sthita prajna, tasya karyam na vidyate, he has got no duty. He has absolutely no duty. Duty in the sense, see, the duty, it comes for a sadhaka. For others, there is a duty to be. They come under the jurisdiction of the scriptures, whereas a sthita prajna goes beyond it. So he does not, because he is not taking any kartrutvam in him. He is not having the doership in him. He doesn't think that he is doing something. So when he feels himself as he is not doing something, when the doership is not there, absolutely no doership, then there is no bhoktritvam also. He is not enjoying either sukham, he is not even he is not enjoying dukkham also. So both the dukkham and the sukham he transcends, but he doesn't have a duty, but he may continue to follow whatever is his prarabdha, whatever his body has, whatever the body is doing, whatever he is doing, he will continue whatever he is doing, or he might not do anything at all, but he doesn't come under the scriptures swadharma, right? This, whereas the sadhakas like you and me, we have to follow a swadharmam, which through which we get rid of our karma vasana, right? By doing all our karmas as yajnam and get rid of this karma vasana and then become a sthita prajna, jivan mukta. As a jivan mukta, he does not have any duty because he transcends both the punyam and papam. He does not have any kartrutvam, right? So this is what here atma triptaha. See, one can be atma triptaha. Okay, he might be atma triptaha, but need not be really happy. See, for example, suppose some examples we can give. Say in a running race, okay, just take a running race. Somebody who has come to the third place. See, he has done his best. Everything, whatever he has done, maximum he has run. He or she has run, but he or she has come to the third place. So he understands the limitation, right? He understands the limitation that I cannot become number one, but maybe point 1 or 0.2 seconds behind. I can't do that better. Triptaha, he is okay. He is triptaha, but happiness is not there. The happiness is not there. That is, yeah, I can do better. I can do next time. I can do little more better so that I can come first. But now it's okay. Now this is atma triptaha, okay, but santosham is not there. Triptan, he is triptaha, but santosham is not there. That is, he has that urge to do a little more in the next race. But a sthita prajnan will have both. He will have tripti and he is happy. He knows that this is it. At that moment, this is it. He is atma triptaha and atma ratihi eva. Then both these together, he is atma santushtaha. See, the other way also is possible. Okay, that is, say suppose you are having an ice cream, for example. Take simple examples we can take in our lives. You can expand it into big things. Having ice cream, yeah, you are happy while having the ice cream, but I want to have one more. Tripti is not there, but you are happy while even having that ice cream. You are very happy. We are all very happy while having the ice cream. But one more, I could have. I want to have one more, but that is not allowing. Okay, no, 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 no. Oh, only one. But while having it, I have the happiness in me. But triptaha, no, I don't have the tripti in me. So this is even suppose somebody is buying a house. Take a big thing. Uh, Somebody is buying a house. Triptaha, he is happy. Oh, he saw the flat, he bought it, and all that. Everything is okay, all fine. 3 rooms or 2 rooms, whatever, according to his triptaha. Then suddenly he sees at the corner of a tile, there is some paint there, right? Some little bit of paint. Oh, this I have to tell the builder there is something, this is not right. He has to change the tiles. Small little bit of that tripti has not come. Oh, the paint on this wall could have had another color. This color is okay, triptaha. Oh, it's okay, but not that purna santushti has not come. Purna happiness is not there. That little bit of incompleteness everyone feels. Can you please mute yourself, Tanija? Yeah, yeah. Thank you, thank you. So a little bit of either unhappiness or a little bit of the tripti is not there. Okay, yes, Sthita Prajna does not have this. He accepts at every moment. He accepts as it is. Okay, as it is. So he is santushtaha. So this is what 17 means. Yes, tvatmaratireva syad atmatriptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. See, this is like we can. What is this atma santushtaha? Atma santushtaha means in even Taittiriya Upanishad it is there. The Satyam Jnanamanandam Brahma Yo Veda Nihitam Guhayam Parame Vyoman So Osnute Sarvan Kamaan Saha. All the kamas, all the desires are satisfied. One who has realized that I am Atma. In me, the whole world rises. Right? Yeto va imani bhuta nijayante ye najata nijivanti yat prayantya bisamvisanti. One who realizes that my true nature is Atma and I see the same thing everywhere, right? Everywhere. That is, see, there is, when you look at, see, the earlier also, that's parasparam bhavayantaha and also beautiful verse. That verse, when you see a sun, it is not a jadavastu. Or when you see this air, vayu, it's not a jadavastu. It is not something insentient. The notion, see, this is very important. What I am going to say is what we have to contemplate, what we have to work, what we have to think and work. When we see vayu, or when we enjoy the sunlight or sun, okay, we must see a jiva there. We must see a sentient thing. But that sentient thing is doing a karma which is like a yajnam, karma yogam. The sun and the air is doing a karma, an action for the benefit of everyone around us. While the sun is burning himself, the sun is burning out, maybe 500 billion years, while he's doing or burning for the benefit of everything around him, everything around the sun, he or she. So how can we think that sun is insentient? Same like vayu also, you take water, you take, see water, when you see the water, you see how many water bodies are there, is it not? The Gangajal is there, the ice on the Himalayas, which is flowing as water. Is it not? What sort of, how many, what the in our body, the blood is there, is another water body. Is it not? Everything is water only. Without water, there is nothing. And this water, as a big element, is doing a yajnam How can we think without water when we cannot survive? Without water when the earth cannot survive, how can we think that this water is insentient? Think about it. That is the Deva Sankalpam of the rishis, is not a superstitious belief. So when all these, the big elements, they depend on each other, and without which our life is, why our life? Any other life is not possible. When our life totally depends on these five elements, and they are doing a karma which is of higher nature, which is at a very high level of work they are doing, is it not? When we look at it in this way, the Devata Sankalpam is true. The Devata Sankalpam is not superstitious belief. That is why we are praying. And see, I'll tell you something. When suppose you see a, suppose this is very important, when you see a dog, okay, on the street, or the dog or some birds, when we feed them, okay, we do some sort of action. When we do this, aren't they getting benefited? They are having this food and they live, is it not? Is it not the same way that these devas are helping us live here? Is it not that because of their nishkama karma, the way we do certain things for the benefit of the people or the plants, etc., around us, is it not the same way that these devas are doing such a wonderful thing for the benefit of the plants and the animals and the human beings, and the mosquitoes and etc.? Is it not? Think about it. Aren't they doing a greater service? Aren't they doing a nishkama karma they are doing? And is it not necessary that we should worship them? Is it not necessary that we respect them? Yes. Then the next question is, what is that? What is that power, or on which all of us, including the sun and the big elements, are functioning here? What is that behind, or on which, or without which it is impossible? That is called consciousness. That is Bodham. That is Bhagavan. That is Ishvara. That Ishvara is only one. That Bhagavan is only one. That is called, we say, Atma. And when each one of us feel that way, the jivas, when the jivas feel the way the sun is feeling, the sun feels himself or herself as Brahman. That is why the sun is doing, pouring the energy and light and heat and to everything around the sun. Like that. That is why even space, Akasha Shariram Brahma, we say, is it not? Why we say space is Brahman? Because everything stays in space, or space gives space for everything around it, everything in it, not around it. So the space pervades everywhere. That is the closest we can think of using our sense organs. So using our sense organs, when we see space, we know, we understand, we see, we experience that in space everything stays. Whereas, where is the space? That cannot be seen or smell or hear. That can be only intellectually understood. Intellectual understanding, that the space appears in consciousness, the space appears in Atma, and that Atma is one. Like space, the space is experienced using the sense organs, whereas this Atma Vastu is understood intellectually. One who understands this, that in me the whole world arises, the whole world appears to stay for some time, and the whole world disappears. It's not disappearing, it is only changing. This change is, we call it as disappearing. Srishti Sthiti Pralayam. So this me, one who feels this way, actually feels this way. Okay, that can be actually felt that way. First we have to understand intellectually, and we have to convince ourselves. The way we convince that yes, sun is a real thing, or the panchabhutas, etc., or jivas who are doing nishkama karma, the way that is clearly understood, is it not? So like that, when we clearly understand in our intellect that in Atma everything rises, and Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi, this, when it really dawns in us, he is Siddha Prajna. He is a Jivan Mukta. He does not feel, he transcends everything. He does not feel that I am doing something, right? So that is what the meaning of this. Yes, tvatmaratireva syad atmatruptascha manavaha atmanyeva cha santushtaha tasya karyam na vidyate. See, it's not very difficult. See, people, when we hear all this, will be very difficult and all. No, 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 no. See, very simple. The simple thing is, whatever you see, whatever you smell, is what you are seeing is Atma only. It is Bhagavan which appears as many. The Bhagavan appears as many. See, I was just thinking, suppose there is an actor. Okay, suppose you take any of our actors. If he is taking the same role in every movie, he is taking the same role, we will not like it. After the movie, we will not like it. Oh, it's the same. When he appears as many, oh, wonderful! What a wonderful actor he is. Is it not? We consider him as a wonderful actor. Oh, he takes the role of a villain. He takes the role of a hero, right? And etc. When the same actor appears as so many roles, the actor is not changing. The actor is same. The actor is same. Let it be any actor, north actor, south actor, any actor. The actor is same, but he takes various roles. Like that, this Brahman is taking various roles in this universe, and it is a movie only, right? It's like a movie. When we go for a movie, when we watch a movie, it is like a movie. The movie that we see is no different from a dream. So this, the world that you see, the appearance of all the characters here as you and me and others, everything is a Brahman's expression as many. The same Brahman expresses as so many characters here. When you, well, suppose you go to a movie, you watch a movie. When you are watching, suppose there is, see, suppose everyone is morning coming, and then just little bit of talking, having tea, and then going, and then afternoon also they come. It's a family story. You have gone for a movie. Yeah, or this is the case. After the movie, what will be your the question answer? How was the movie? Oh, very boring. There was nothing, hardly anything. Like it was like an art movie. But when there is little bit of drama, a little bit of action, little bit of problems to the hero, right? And the villain, all this, the hero kills the villain, etc. All this happening after the movie. How was the movie? Oh, movie was wonderful. But suppose somebody asks you, do you want to be any of the characters in the movie? Do you want to be the villain over there? Do you want to be the hero over there who undergoes all the problems of that movie? Do you really literally want to go inside the movie? Nobody wants, right? Nobody would like to be the actor inside. Nobody want to be the character in the movie. Like that, like that. Watch this as a movie. Your true nature is Brahman only. This is just a movie. It is just an appearance. There are no problems. There are no problems. All the problems that you think they are problems to you, it is because of the wrong understanding of the fact. Wrong understanding is nothing but living for me and mine. That is what the second type of living which we discussed. Indriya Ramaha. That is the correct word. One who is an Indriya Ramaha is acting the role inside the movie. He becomes the characters of that movie and suffers. But one who is able to watch from outside in the theater and watching the movie is Atma Rama. Decide which one we want to be. यस्त्वात्मरतिरेव स्याद् आत्मतृप्तश्च मानवः आत्मन्येव च सन्तुष्टः तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते. तस्य कार्यं न विद्यते. He does not have a duty to perform as per the jurisdiction of the scriptures. That is not necessary. He doesn't have to do this or that, but he will continue to do whatever he was doing earlier, or as per the prarabdha of his. Some people may be like Ramana Maharshi, some may be so dynamic like Swami Vivekananda, some may be bhakta and Advaita Jnani, right? So it is possible. Like Shankaracharya, he was dynamic, right? So like that, Ramanujacharya, anyone you take, Madhvacharya, anyone, any great Mahatmas you take, all of them have been continuing as per the prarabdham of this body. So they continue what they have been doing for the benefit of others, but for himself, tasya karyam na vidyate. Right? Even the Bhagavan himself is going to say that in the next one or two verses. Trishu lokeshu kinchana, I have got nothing to do in three worlds. So we'll move on to the next one, 19th. Tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Sorry, 18th verse. Oh, okay. 18th verse I missed. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. Thank you for pointing out. Yeah, 18th I missed. We'll do 18th, then we will go to 19th. I want to be asaktaha faster. That is 18. Naiva tasya kritenartho na kriteneha kaschana na chasya sarva bhuteshu kaschidardhavyapashrayah. Yeah. Tasya, for him in this world, that great jnani has no use whatever for things done, nor for things not done, nor has he selfish dependence on any kind of, on any creature. This is just a meaning I read. Okay, we'll explain. See, a sthita prajna, as he has got no duty. Why there is a duty? Duty in the sense swadharmam, because he has that little bit of karma vasana in him. That is why he has to do something, right? He has to do. But whereas for as a sthita prajna, there is nothing that he has to get by doing something, or nothing that he loses by not doing some action. That is what. As sthita prajnan, he has got nothing to know also, because he knows everything as Brahman only. He knows anything as Brahman. He knows before only. Anything, suppose he whatever he knows, whatever he has not known, everything is Brahman only. Because of that, he doesn't have the urge to do something. What happened there? We have the urge. There is a small crowd there standing there. Immediately, we would like to know what happened there, right? We would like to know everything. If there is a small little bit of crowd over there, we want to know why. Suddenly there is somebody is running. Oh, immediately we would like to know why he is running. Oh, there are 4 more people running after him. Why? We would like to know, because the inquisitiveness of the mind to know something is always there. Whereas Siddha Prajna has got, this is a small example only, but what I mean to say here is Siddha Prajna has got, he does not have any doubts. He does not have any doubts. He does not need to know anything new. Or by knowing something, he doesn't have anything, no urge to do something more to get something. So at the same time, he doesn't lose anything by not doing anything. He he is Atma Triptaha. Already we explained Atma Triptaha. He has got nothing to do. We'll go to the 19th now. 18th is this much only we can. There's nothing much to explain. Yeah, Tripti. Purna Tripti. 19th. Tasmad asaktas satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. Tasmad asaktaha. Okay, asaktaha. So because of that, because this one who wants to be a sthita prajna, right? Tasmad, because of that, hey Arjuna, do your duty without getting attached. Don't get worried. Don't be anxious. Do your karma because you have that karma vasana in you. You have the urge to do. You have the urge to fight. You have that karma vasana in you. You have to do your swadharmam because you are a kshatriya and you think you are a kshatriya, right? That is also important. You are thinking that you are a kshatriya and you have to do your duty because you have that in you. You have that karma vasana in you. Because of that, do that karma, but remove your problem of attachment. What is your attachment? My people, my guru, my pitamaha, my he himself thinks that these people also will be dead, his children, etc. He's thinking of both, right? So all of these people who are mine, for whom we have come to fight, for whom I have come to fight, they are all going to die, so I don't want anything. That is how he's thinking. He's not seeing the big picture. He's not able to understand his karma vasana in him. He's not able to, he doesn't know the secret behind this karma. Why anyone is doing their karma. Earlier Bhagavan explained, Prakritir guna avashah karma karodi. We are all slaves to the gunas. We are all slaves to the gunas. That is why we are doing our karma. Understand the secret of this karma. So this karma vasana to be flushed out. So for that reason, you have to do your karma. While doing your karma, you have to be asaktaha, not getting attached to the results. So you cannot escape from your duty. If you try to escape from your duty, what will happen? He will be thinking about the same thing. So suddenly I remembered a story. A, a sannyasi, he wanted to be a monk and he went to a guru. So this guru taught him everything about Vedanta, and he made him a sannyasi only. He made him a monk. He was a sannyasi, and then he was just living very peacefully. And then Guru said, I will go for a tirth yatra. I will go for a pilgrimage and I will come back. So you stay, do all your sadhanas, continue this, etc. So this young sannyasin, sannyasi was quite happy doing whatever he was doing, and he had he had just one pair of loin cloth. That's all. He doesn't have anything. So he goes for bhiksha and whatever food he gets, and out of that he prepares or he eats in that ashram, always doing dhyanam, and like that he was living. One day, when he came back from bhiksha, he found that the spare lion cloth, that langoti we call, is torn. Is torn. So he doesn't have the second one to wear. So he went back to the nearby village people and then said that please give me a piece of cloth. Though they said what happened. So the one is torn by rats. So the rats, there are plenty of rats, and then they tear this thing. So I don't have. So they gave. Next day also same thing. The rat started damaging, destroying his cloth. So again he went. So the villages, they gave another one. After few days, they got fed up. This guy is coming every now and then for a cloth. So they said, why don't you keep a cat? Just keep one cat, your problem of this rat will be solved. So he thought, yeah, it's a good idea. It's a nice idea. So he got a small cat, and then started giving little bit of milk to the cat, and then the cat was always there, alert, and his cloth was saved. But every day he has to get some milk, and then feed the cat. So he was every day he has to get one from one house, they give some milk, another, because sannyasi does not have anything on his own, right? He should not have anything on his own. He has to beg for everything he has. So he was begging, and then the people used to give milk every house. And again it comes back to the same first house, milk again. So they said, see, this will not work, and milk is not so cheap, it is very expensive, and we can't give milk, and also it gets exhausted. So every now and then we can't have milk. So you do something. So this sannyasi thought how to get the milk. The only way to have milk is have a cow, nothing else. So he went to some rich people over there. So he told them, see, this is the problem. I used to have one extra loincloth and it's getting damaged. So I have a cat. Now the cat needs milk, and the people are not happy to give milk. So why don't you give some money, and or a cow? Anything is okay. So they collected some money and all that, and they gave him a cow. So to keep the cow, he has to have some koti for that cow shed he has to prepare. So he built that one. He himself arranged something. So then the cow is there, the cat is there, the rats are gone, right? Now where is the food for the cow now? The cow must be fed now. So who will give? So initially few days he got some, uh, the paddy fields, etc. A little bit he got. So somebody suggested that we will collect some money and all that. They collected some money, and then they bought a little bit of land over there. And in the land, he was he was preparing, the paddy, etc. He himself was doing initially. He himself are doing all that, and then he gets rice also, and this one, the feed for the cow also is there, and the cow was giving milk. So he gets exhausted. He doesn't have time for japa tapa, etc. He's doing all this. Now this, then after some time he thought that alone I cannot manage, I will keep some servants over there, and to cook also, he has to cook food for himself as well as arrange food for the cat and the thing. So he kept one maid servant also. This maid servant was little naughty. She used to started stealing little bit from the home, little bit stealing this and that. So he got really annoyed. Why she is stealing? Since everything is given to her and everything, the people are there, the servants are there, everyone is good. Why she is? So the only way to control her is better to have a wife. So that is the best thing, so that she will control everything. But now I am a sannyasi. How can I marry? I should not get married. So conflict, a lot of thoughts. As a sannyasi, I should not marry. So if I don't marry, all this is happening. Ultimately, he decided that it is better to get rid of this dadi and etc. He removed all this dadi, and they say he became a very young, and he got married. He got married, and then the wife, now everything is all settled. The wife is looking after the maid servant is looking after all other servants, and then the cow, and the land, etc. And then there is no problem. The land cloth is intact, no issues now. Then he got 3 children also in the meantime. One fine day, suddenly this guru appeared. The guru came there. He saw that there was no ashram anymore. There is no ashram. It's a beautiful house and all that. He asked. There are a lot of servants running around here and there. He called one servant. See, here there used to be a guru and a shishya, and there was one small ashram there. So what happened to that and all that? Oh, you don't know that. Oh, he is the same fellow there. Oh, is it? He straight away entered. As soon as he entered, he saw that he was playing with his children, etc. His shishya is playing. As soon as he saw him, he said, the shishya did like this and said, just all you see, it is all because of one lion cloth. One langoti produced all this. This is how this, this is how the samsara increases. It increases and puts, instead of having a very simple life, this man ends up in something like this. Okay, this is a story told by Sri Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. So tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma paramapnoti purushaha. One who is doing his karma the asaktaha, with an asakta buddhi, without getting attached. How? Doing as a offering to God. When we do all our karmas as an offering to God, the karma vasana reduces, and phala sangam, you have to get rid of your phala sangam. Phala sangam means there will be result of it. There will be phalam, but don't be adamant over the result. That's all. I must have this only. I will get this by doing this karma. I will definitely get this. That adamant nature must be removed. We should not be adamant about it. That is what is phala sangam. That is thinking about that, anxious, right? Anxious about every moment. We are anxious. What will happen? What will happen? Bus will come in time. Whether I will reach in the office, whether my boss will be happy by doing this. Always anxious. Whether I will get my salary, whether my son will pass the examination. Anything you take, it is all, we are all anxious. By being anxious, nothing is going to change. Definitely. Only when we do your karma to the best, when whatever karma to do your best, that is there sincerely. We have to do our karma. By doing our karma sincerely, I don't know whether that verse has come or not, or it will come. We have to do our actions very sincerely, and result, leave it to God. Result, let it happen as it happens, and we are not anxious about it. Also not of the past, because we know whatever is to happen will happen, and it is all for the good only. If somebody has gone through sufferings, it is good. It's a blessing in disguise. It's a blessing. Somebody has suffered that suffering. If you have done a right thing, if you have been a good person, if you have done a job for the benefit of others, that is what is dharma. When you do a dharma karyam, when you do any action towards this dharma, towards as a karma yoga, that is dharma. We explained the first class. Dharma is any duty or any action that you do which takes you towards the happiness, towards the ultimate happiness, towards Brahman. That is called dharma. When you do a dharma, whatever be the result of it, accept it as a prasada. When we accept it as a prasada, it releases you slowly. So if you feel a dukkham in it, that is because there is some compromise in it. Not fully convinced that whatever is happening to me is not a prasada. Right? There is something. Suppose you get a prasada from the temple, you don't say, I want only pomegranate prasada. We don't say that. Whatever be the prasada, let it be a little bit of sweet, or let it be whatever it is. Let it be only a vibhuti, or let it be only a flowers. We don't say, I want only that. So like that. So there is, suppose we think that No, it could have been little better if there is little more salt, right? Or pongal must have a little more pongal or whatever, the sweet, a little more sweet they should put, ghee is less. So this thought is what is we are compromising on it, not accepting the prasada as it is. So when the phalam of all our actions is not taken as a total prasada, this little bit of conflict is there, is what is coming out as dukkha, is what is coming out as this anxious moments, or the difficulties of life. This is what is we call it as difficulties of life. This not accepting is as a purna prasada. No, that non-acceptance, little bit of non-acceptance, if it is there, that is what is causing us suffer. So anything that we had suffered earlier is good, because we started thinking, why did I suffer? Why am I suffering? This thought will come only people who have been in the path of dharma only. A dharma path, that will not never reach, that will not come to him, because he knows he has not done the right thing. So I have to suffer. I suffer. He knows. So the thought is not there. He has got an answer to his question. Whereas good people don't have the answer. Why am I suffering? The answer is not there. Whereas bad people know the answer. I am suffering because I have done something bad. Like Duryodhana, he knows. He doesn't have any doubt. So, tasmad asakta satatam karyam karma. Karyam karma. Whatever is necessary to do, that only you do. Don't do paradharmam. Don't try to do anything other than swadharmam. Whatever is your swadharmam, you do that. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to become somebody else. Right? If you are a tailor, do if it gives you happiness through the work, you be happy the way you are. Don't try to become a computer engineer. I told a story in one of the classes, a tailor trying to become a computer specialist. So don't try that. Swadharmam. So okay, can you hear? Okay, there was slight disturbance. That is why I thought I will ask you. It's okay, Ramesh. Now it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So karyam karma. Just do your duty. Do not try to do other. Paradharmam bhayavaha. It is very dangerous and it will cause problems. So don't do paradharmam, only do swadharmam. Karyam karma samachara asakto hyacharan karma. Paramapnodi purushaha. Paramapnodi means the ultimate Brahman. Brahmavida apnoti param. Right? One who is proceeding in this path, one who is doing his karma as karma yajnam, asakta buddhi, don't get attached to the result of it, don't be adamant about the result of it. One who does his karma as a yajnam, paramapnodi, ultimately he will reach the ultimate. That means he will transcend, he will get out of this samsara dukkam. There is no more birth, no birth and rebirth. This samsara chakram, the chakram, earlier we explained, evam pravartidam chakram, that chakram, he's come out of it. No more, this circle is not there, he is released, right? Muktaha, he is become paramapnodi, brahmavid. Brahmavid brahmaiva bhavati. So we'll move to the 20th verse. We'll do 20th verse and then we'll stop. कर्मणैव हि संसिद्धिम् आस्थिता जनकादयाः लोकसङ्ग्रहमेवापि सम्पश्यन् कर्तुमर्हसि. Janakadaya, that is, see, there are so many Janakadaya, kings who have become Brahmajnanis. There are so many. Ambarisha Charitam you take in Srimad Bhagavatam. Prahlada Charitram you take. Even Janaka. There are so many. Kattuanga. Right? There are so many you will find in this who have been a king and at the same time they are Jivan Muktaha, Brahmajnani. See, King Janaka, he used to have this conference of Brahmajnanis every now and then. Satsangam used to be there very regular in his palace. So he used to call all jnanis like Yajnavalkya and so many others. They used to come and continuous regular satsangam was there. Through that satsanga only, Janaka. There are too many stories how Janaka became a Brahmajnani, but this is one. So Janaka became a Brahmajnani, and even there was one thing that even Shuka Brahmam, Shuka Brahmam was sent to Janaka, King Janaka, for clearing his doubts by his own father Vedavyasa. So Vedavyasa sent Shuka Brahmam to Janaka for clearing his doubt. Because Shuka Brahmam already he knew the truth, so he asked his father. So this is what I have understood, but is it correct? This is what I understood as Brahman. This is what the Brahmajnana. Is it correct? So Vedavyasa said, son, it is correct only. But since I am your father, you will not listen to me. Right? So you try our own children. You tell something to your children, they will not believe. Somebody else tells, they will believe. So even this happened with Vedavyasa also. Vedavyasa told Shuka Brahmam, okay, you go to King Janaka. So he is the right person. So he did not ask anything. And Shuka Brahmam went to meet King Janaka to clear his doubts in this this one spirituality. So he was asked to sit outside. He gave a chair and then told him, okay, sit here for a week. No problem. So he sat there. Shuka Brahmam he is. So he was not at all disturbed. There was not a single ahankara. I am the sun, I am Shuka Brahmam, nothing. He just sat there peacefully. After 1 week, he was called inside. And King Janaka said, oh, I made you sit for so long and all that. Please stay in the palace. So he stayed in the palace with all facilities next 1 week. All the facilities of the palace was given to him. There also, he accepted everything. He didn't say, no, I will not do this. I will not take that. Nothing. He enjoyed whatever is given to him. Stayed. Atma Ramaha. He stayed. And then after that, King Janaka did namaskaram to him. He came, Shuka Brahmam has come to meet King Janaka to clear his doubts, but Janaka did namaskaram to him. Shuka also did namaskaram to him. What is the problem? There is no problem because everyone, each other sees them as Brahman only. They don't have the feeling of big and small, etc. Guru, Shishya, nothing. Then he said, whatever is correct, and then they had a discussion, and then Shuka Brahmam went back happily. So this is the story. So that is King Janaka. That is why Janaka's name is taken here. Karmanaiva hi samsiddhimastita Janaka dayaha. I'll tell something about the discussion next class. We'll discuss 20th in the next class. Okay. Up to 19th we will consider. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Harihi Om Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu.